Welcome to Daily Senior Health News.
As we get into our 60s, 70s, and beyond, a silent thief can start to creep into our lives. It doesn't take your possessions. It takes something much more precious: your strength, your mobility, and your independence.
You might notice it as a new challenge when you're climbing the stairs, or maybe you hesitate before lifting your grandchildren. It can be that unnerving feeling that your body just isn't as reliable as it used to be. This isn't just a normal part of getting old, it's a specific medical condition called sarcopenia. But what if I told you that one of the best ways to fight this muscle loss isn't found at a pharmacy or a high-tech gym, but right in your grocery cart? What if the secret to rebuilding a stronger you is hidden in the foods you eat every day? In this video, we're going to show you the exact science-backed foods that are proven to not only stop age-related muscle loss, but to actively help you rebuild what you've lost. This isn't about expensive, exotic superfoods. This is about simple, affordable, and delicious foods that can transform your health one meal at a time. Sarcopenia. It's the medical term for the steady loss of muscle and strength that happens as we age. And while it's a natural part of getting older, natural definitely doesn't mean unavoidable. This process can begin as early as our 30s, and it speeds up a lot after age 60, causing us to lose anywhere from 3% to 8% of our muscle mass each decade.
Think about what that really means. The muscles you count on for everything, from walking with confidence to keeping your balance to just getting up from a chair, are slowly shrinking. This is why sarcopenia is directly linked to a higher risk of falls, fractures, and losing your physical independence. Studies have shown that older adults with sarcopenia are almost 3 times more likely to experience a poor quality of life, especially with their physical health. It turns simple tasks into daunting challenges and slowly chips away at your freedom. So, why does this happen? It's a mix of things. As we age, our hormones change, inflammation can increase, and we often become less active. But one of the biggest reasons is something called anabolic resistance. In simple terms, it means our muscles get a little bit deaf to the signals that tell them to grow and repair. And the main signal they're ignoring? Protein. The amount of protein that easily built muscle in your 30s just doesn't cut it anymore. Your body needs more of it, and the right kind, just to maintain what you have. This is where our food strategy comes in. We can't turn back time, but we can absolutely fight back and give our bodies the powerful tools they need to rebuild. Before we fill up our shopping carts, we need to understand the new rules of the game. The standard protein advice you've probably heard for years is simply not enough for adults over 60 who want to fight sarcopenia. For healthy, active older adults, the new target is a minimum of 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein for every kilogram of body weight each day. If you're managing a chronic illness, that number goes up to 1.2 to 1.5 grams. To put it simply, that's about 0.5 to 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So, for a 150-pound person, that means you're aiming for 75 to 105 grams of protein every single day. For a lot of people, that's a big step up.
But it's not just about the total amount. How you eat that protein is just as important. Because of that anabolic resistance we talked about, your muscles need a strong, clear signal to start building. Spreading your protein thinly throughout the day, a little bit here, a little bit there, is like whispering at your muscles. They just won't hear it. Instead, you need to have a significant dose of protein at each meal. Scientists have found that the magic number to kickstart muscle growth is between 25 and 30 grams of high-quality protein per meal. Hitting this target at breakfast, lunch, and dinner is the key to an effective anti-sarcopenia diet. Inside that protein, there's one superstar amino acid that acts like a master switch for muscle growth. It's called leucine. Think of leucine as the key that turns on the engine for building muscle. Without enough leucine, even a high-protein meal might not trigger the response you need. The goal is to get about 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine with each of those protein-heavy meals. This sounds complicated, but it's not. The foods we're about to talk about are naturally rich in leucine, so you'll hit your targets without any complex math.
So the new rules are simple: more protein daily, in big 25 to 30 gram doses at each meal, with enough leucine to flip that muscle-building switch. Now let's look at the foods that make this not only possible but delicious.
First up are two dairy powerhouses that are often overlooked: Greek yogurt and non-fat cottage cheese. These aren't just for dieters. They are some of the most effective, convenient, and affordable tools we have to fight sarcopenia.
Why are they so good? A single cup of plain low-fat Greek yogurt can pack up to 24 grams of high-quality protein. That's almost your entire meal target in one go. A cup of low-fat cottage cheese is even more impressive, with a massive 25 to 28 grams of protein. But the real magic is the type of protein. Dairy protein is made of whey and casein. Whey is fast-acting. It digests quickly and sends a rush of amino acids, including a big dose of leucine, right to your muscles. That's the immediate signal to start building. Casein is slow-acting. It digests over several hours, providing a steady stream of amino acids that helps prevent muscle breakdown between meals. It's the perfect 1-2 punch. Plus, they're loaded with calcium for bone health, which is critical as we age, and many are fortified with vitamin D, which is essential for muscle strength.
How do you use them? For breakfast, skip the sugary cereal and have a cup of plain Greek yogurt. Mix in some berries and a sprinkle of nuts. You've just built a breakfast that easily hits that 25-gram protein target.
For lunch, a cup of cottage cheese with sliced tomatoes and cucumbers is a refreshing, protein-packed meal. You can also mix it into scrambled eggs to boost their protein content without changing the flavor.
For years, the egg got a bad rap. Now we know better. The egg is one of nature's most perfect foods, and it's essential for anyone serious about fighting sarcopenia.
One large egg has about 6 grams of the highest quality protein available, with a perfect amino acid profile. So, a 3-egg scramble for breakfast gets you 18 grams of top-tier protein right away. More importantly, eggs are a fantastic source of leucine. A 3-egg omelet gives you a solid dose of this muscle-building trigger. And don't throw out the yolk. That's where the nutritional gold is. Egg yolks are one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D. As we'll cover in a bit, vitamin D deficiency is extremely common in older adults and is directly tied to muscle weakness and a higher risk of falls. By eating the whole egg, you're fueling your muscles with protein and the very vitamin they need to work properly.
How do you use them? Hard boil a dozen at the start of the week. They're the perfect grab-and-go snack for a quick 6 to 12 grams of protein.
Make them the star of your breakfast. A 3-egg veggie omelet can get you over 20 grams of protein before your day has even really started. Add them to other meals. Slice a hard-boiled egg over a salad or mash one into a tuna salad to easily boost the protein.
If one food is a double-duty weapon against aging, it's fatty fish like salmon. It builds muscle and fights the chronic inflammation that makes muscle loss worse. A modest 3-ounce serving of salmon, about the size of a deck of cards, gives you around 22 grams of high-quality protein, getting you very close to your per-meal goal.
But the real secret weapon in salmon is its omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. Low-grade inflammation is a major driver of sarcopenia because it speeds up muscle breakdown. The omega-3s in salmon directly fight this, creating a better environment for your muscles to grow. Some studies even suggest omega-3s help your muscles respond better to protein, helping to combat that anabolic resistance. And just like eggs, fatty fish is one of the best natural sources of vitamin D. How do you use it? Bake it. A salmon fillet with olive oil, lemon, and herbs, baked for 12 to 15 minutes, is a perfect quick dinner.
Use canned salmon. It's affordable, has the same great benefits, and is perfect for making salmon salad for sandwiches or forming into patties for an easy lunch. Aim for at least 2 servings of fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines each week.
Food number 4, lean poultry. When it comes to building muscle, lean poultry is a classic for a reason. It's one of the most protein-dense and leucine-rich foods you can eat. A single 3-ounce serving of roasted chicken breast provides a huge 24 grams of complete protein. That puts you right at that optimal 25-gram threshold with a very small portion. Turkey breast is just as good. Crucially, poultry is loaded with leucine. A single serving of chicken or turkey breast not only meets your protein goal for a meal, but also delivers the perfect amount of leucine needed to flip that master switch for muscle growth. It's an incredibly efficient food for the job.
How do you use it?
Roast a whole chicken on Sunday. You get a great dinner and have cooked, shredded chicken ready for salads, soups, or healthy chicken salad for the next few days. Use ground turkey or chicken. They are fantastic, lean alternatives to ground beef for making meatballs, chili, or meat sauce for pasta. Keep it simple. A pan-seared chicken breast with a big side of roasted vegetables is a perfect muscle-building meal. The key is to have it cooked and ready to go.
Now for the champions of the plant kingdom, legumes. This group, including lentils, beans, and chickpeas, is a fantastic fiber-rich way to help meet your protein goals. A cup of cooked lentils offers an impressive 18 grams of protein and 16 grams of fiber. A cup of chickpeas or black beans gives you about 15 grams of protein and plenty of fiber too. While most plant proteins aren't complete on their own, that's easily fixed by pairing them with a whole grain, like brown rice or whole wheat bread, to create a complete protein.
And the fiber is a huge bonus. It helps with digestion, keeps blood sugar stable, and makes you feel full. Legumes are also packed with magnesium and iron, both of which are critical for muscle function and energy.
How do you use them? Make soups. A hearty lentil or black bean soup can be a complete protein-packed meal in a bowl. Use them as a topper. Keep a can of rinsed chickpeas or black beans in your pantry and add a scoop to any salad to make it a substantial main course.
Embrace hummus. Made from chickpeas, hummus is a delicious spread for sandwiches or a dip for veggies, adding a sneaky protein boost. Building muscle is about more than just protein. You need to create the right environment in your body for your muscles to thrive. The role of hydration. This is so simple but often overlooked. Your muscles are about 75% water. Even mild dehydration can hurt their strength and endurance. Water is what carries all those important nutrients, like the amino acids from your protein, to your muscle cells. Aim to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water throughout the day. Keep a water bottle handy as a constant reminder. We've mentioned it a few times, but vitamin D is so important it needs its own spotlight. Vitamin D deficiency is incredibly common in seniors, and the consequences for muscle health are severe. Studies show a powerful link between low vitamin D levels and muscle weakness, poor physical performance, and a higher risk of falls. In fact, one study by Irish researchers found that impaired muscle performance was 3 times higher in older adults with vitamin D deficiency. The vitamin plays a direct role in muscle function, strength, and growth.
While you can get some from fatty fish and egg yolks, it can be very tough to get enough from food alone. This is where you should talk to your doctor. A simple blood test can check your levels, and a supplement is a safe and very effective way to fix a deficiency. You don't get stronger at the dinner table. You get stronger when you rest. Sleep is when your body does most of its repair work. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone to repair muscle tissue, and it's when your body is busy building new muscle from the protein you ate. Skimping on sleep is like robbing your body of its prime muscle-building time. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep a night. It's not a luxury. It's a core part of your strength strategy. Finally, we have to talk about the other half of the equation, exercise. Food and exercise are 2 sides of the same coin. The food provides the building blocks, but exercise is the construction crew that puts those blocks to work. This doesn't mean you need to become a bodybuilder. The goal is to do some kind of resistance training at least 2 days a week. This can be as simple as using resistance bands, light weights, or even your own body weight with exercises like squats from a chair and wall push-ups. Let's see what this looks like in practice. Here's a sample day that easily hits that 25 to 30 grams of protein at each meal. Breakfast, approximately 25 to 30 grams of protein.
1 cup of plain, low-fat Greek yogurt, 24 grams protein.
Mixed with a half cup of berries. And a tablespoon of chopped almonds.
This takes 2 minutes to make and starts your day in a powerful muscle-building state.
Lunch, approximately 35 grams protein. A large salad with mixed greens and veggies. topped with 4 ounces of pre-cooked sliced chicken breast, about 28 grams protein. Add a half cup of chickpeas, about 7 grams protein. Dressed with olive oil and lemon juice. This lunch is light, refreshing, and easily surpasses the protein goal. Dinner, about 30 grams protein. A 4-ounce baked salmon fillet, about 28 grams protein. Served with a side of quinoa and steamed broccoli. This meal is a protein powerhouse that also delivers those anti-inflammatory omega-3s.
Snack ideas: 5 to 15 grams protein.
2 hard-boiled eggs, 12 grams protein. A half cup of cottage cheese, 14 grams protein. A handful of almonds, about 6 grams protein.
You see, hitting these targets isn't about eating huge amounts of food. It's about being strategic with protein-rich foods at every meal. The journey of aging will always bring changes, but a life of weakness and lost independence doesn't have to be one of them. Sarcopenia is a real challenge, but it's one you can meet head-on with tools you can find in your own kitchen. Remember the principles. Increase your daily protein, and more importantly, pack 25 to 30 grams of it into every meal. By focusing on powerhouses like Greek yogurt, eggs, salmon, and chicken, and adding in plant-based heroes like lentils and beans, you give your body the building blocks it needs to fight back. This is a proactive choice for strength, for vitality, and for the independence you've worked your whole life to earn. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button and share this video with a friend or family member who could use it. For more science-backed strategies to help you thrive, be sure to subscribe to our channel.
Now, we'd love to hear from you. What is your favorite protein-rich food that helps you stay strong? Share your ideas in the comments below. Your experience could be just the inspiration someone else needs.